Welcome back. Now we are in part number 3 in comparative and superlative adjectives lesson. Okay, let's continue quickly. We use the superlative adjectives to compare one object, one person, one place in a group. What does it mean? It means to compare one in a group. Okay, let's see how. But before we continue, we have to know that we have 5 rules to use the superlative adjectives. Let's start with rule number 1. It's related to the adjectives with the one syllable, the short adjectives as we said before. The rule is to use the plus adjective plus est at the end of the adjective. Like the word rich. How can we use it in the superlative form? Let's see this example. We are comparing Mr. Burns in Springfield. The example says, Mr. Burns is the richest in Springfield. Again, Mr. Burns is the richest in Springfield. So here we put the before the adjective and est to the end of the adjective. Let's continue. It's rule number 2. Okay, this is related to the adjectives with the y at the end. If we have an adjective ending with y, we cross out the y and put iest. Again, if we have letter y at the end of the adjective, we cross it out and put ist at the end. So the rule will be the plus adjective plus iest, and of course we have to cross the y before putting the iest. Look at the word funny. Yes, it ends with y. So we crossed out the y and we put the before the adjective, and we crossed out y and put ist, so it will be the funniest. Let's see the example. Krusty is the funniest clown in Springfield. Let's continue. It's rule number 3. It's related to the one-syllable adjectives ending with consonant plus vowel plus consonant. We have to double the last consonant and add est. Let's see. Can you see the word pat? Yes. It has consonant, vowel, consonant. So when we use it in the superlative form, we put that before the adjective and we double the last consonant or the last letter and put est, so it will be the fattest. Let's see the example. Homer is the fattest in the Simpsons family. Let's continue. Now we are in rule number 4. Adjectives with 2 or more syllables, we add the most before the adjective, like dangerous, expensive, beautiful, and things like this. Okay, let's see the example. Fat Tony. Fat Tony is the most dangerous gangster of the Springfield Mafia. Let's move to rule number 5. It's related to irregular adjectives. And we said before, the irregular, we have to memorize them as they are because they have no rules. Let's see some examples for irregular adjectives. Good, it will be the best in the superlative form. Bad, the worst. Far, the farthest. Much, the most. To sum up what we have said, rule number 1, to add the before the adjective and est at the end. Number 2, to cross out the y or drop the y and add the before the adjective and iest at the end. Number 3, with CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant, we have to double the last one, like fattest or biggest. Number 4, if we have an adjective with 2 or more syllables, we add the most before the adjective. And finally, the irregular forms, we have to memorize them as they are. Thank you for watching. See you.